Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's your girl Mia Scott from Southern Cultured Hair here. So I'm coming to y'all today with a little brief demo of how I take my curly girls from curly to smooth, silky smooth. And we are a Moroccanoil salon, so we use a lot of Moroccanoil products. And I'm going to show y'all the products and, as you can see, the tools I use here to achieve that. And I'm using my Olivia Garden. You see my client here. She has a small baby at home, so she's catching a little nap in, y'all. I'm using my Olivia Garden paddle brush here and my Dyson blow dryer. Just using a little bit of the ball and train method. Just follow the brush with the blow dryer. So you can take a look at the top here. You can kind of see how curly her hair really is. And when we do like natural styles or whatever, her hair is really curly. I actually can just do like finger coils or whatever on her hair. And I'll insert a picture so y'all can kind of see like how her hair really is. So the piece that you see on the end of my brush is called a sectioning pick. And I really like when the paddle brushes come with this. It just helps with the sectioning, so you don't have to keep putting down your brush. Pick up your comb to part out your sections. Give me anxiety a little bit when I look at it because I'm just like, please don't let me poke my client in the face, because you see she's getting her little nap in here. I tell my clients you get a free nap with every service. I know people are used to hairstylists that talk a lot, but I'm not a big talker. A lot of my clients are my longtime clients, and I know them and their jobs and their families, and we talk a little bit about that when they sit down. But other than that, I feel like when you come get your hair done, it's your time to relax. So we talk a little bit and then I let them relax. So to start this process on her today, I used the Moroccanoil smoothing shampoo, and we did a Moroccanoil smoothing mask on her. What I love about Moroccanoil mask is they're designed to absorb in the hair within 5 to 10 minutes and you are ready to go. So what you guys are going to see me doing here is I'm spraying some of my favorite heat protectant, Iron Gaurd, throughout her hair. So Iron Gaurd has been one of my favorite heat protectant over the years, but I noticed that a lot of people have problems using it. It's because if you read the directions on Iron Gaurd, they always advise that you use it on dry hair. So what I typically do when I'm doing my blowouts is I'll get the hair about 95% of the way dry, and then I go back in and finish my blow dry out, because you do not want to spray Iron Gaurd on your dry hair and then put your thermal irons directly on it while it's still wet. When you read reviews of Iron Gaurd, you hear people speak of it leaving their hair limp and crunchy. That's because you put thermal irons on your hair while it was still wet. You do not want to do that. So y'all see me get my sectioning together here. I typically like to work in about 4 sections when I'm doing a blowout or most services. I'm one of those stylists. I gotta have nice, neat sections when I work. I can't just part and throw the hair across the head. I gotta work in sections. See that right there? Won't do. Gotta be neat, baby. So I'm gonna let y'all see a little bit of my silk out process here. I do 2 passes at the root and 1 pass down that hair strand. You do not want to do multiple passes down the hair strand and ruin your client's curl pattern. You want them to be able to go back to wearing their hair curly if they want to. So as I mentioned before, we are Moroccanoil Salon. So what you guys didn't see is even though we used the Iron Gaurd, before we even blow dried her hair, we went in with a product called Moroccanoil Treatment Oil, which has some heat protecting properties to it as well. And I also used a product called Redkin One United, which is a leave-in conditioning treatment spray. So there's a little bit of layering of products used to protect the hair in this blowout process. So y'all hear me talk that trash about throwing hair over the head? Once the section gets that small, I can throw it over the head and still work with it, but it has to stay neat. So I just want to let you guys know that at the end of this video, you'll be able to see all the products that I use for this blowout. And you can go to lebontonboutique.com to purchase the Moroccanoil products. And I know it looks like I'm being rough here, y'all, but you got to keep in mind the video is sped up a little bit and she is getting her little nap in. So I promise I'm not being rough. So here y'all are seeing me using my little Babyliss Nano Titanium Flat Iron. And just getting real close and press the edges. That way you don't have to use edge control if your client doesn't want it. You do have those clients that just don't favor using edge control. So my client today didn't want any curls. She just wanted to wear her hair bone straight. So we'll do another blowout video when one of my girls wants some curls, so y'all can see how I go about that, because I have an old video on my page of my favorite products and tools I use for a blowout. That's fairly old, and I know I got a lot of comments because people wanted to see the curl process, but she wanted to wear her hair straight today, and she didn't really need a trim, but I like to do sometimes what I call a dusting, which is, I promise, maybe like a centimeter or two of hair off the end, if that much. Just those little bit of frayed ends I see. Look at my client's face, y'all. She is so relaxed. I didn't get the infamous chair spin when we were done. However, look at her hair. Smooth and stiff wear. Bye. All products listed in the description box below and the website where you can purchase. Thank y'all so much for watching.